Alright everybody, welcome to another exciting video on Solidus's Gaming Channel, the new classic game room. We're going to take over YouTube once again. Here I am joined by SergmanX from YouTube and TurtleBird from YouTube, and they're back in black, and they are back on Solidus's Gaming Channel. Welcome guys, what are we talking about today?
My dog, it's been a long time coming. I'm back. We're going to talk about some Destiny. I've recorded some gameplay. We're going to commentate over it, give you my thoughts on the game, and we shall see how it goes.
Alright, TurtleBird, what is up?
Can you guys just hold on a second? I'll be right back. I'll totally talk about Destiny. Just give me a second. Alright, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Alright, you know what, Serge, let's just fucking do it anyways.
Yeah, if he comes back, he comes back. Yeah, whatever. Let's do this. We don't have time to waste.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, yo!
Yo.
Solidus Godzilla, dog!
Well, look who it is, back from the dead.
It is I, the SergmanX. Yes, I live. No, not no Azure Lake Zone, not no whatever the hell my YouTube channel currently is named right now, as of this report.
Sergio Rivera.
Sergio R.
What the hell,
Woo!
man? Oh, how
Yo.
the mighty have fallen. Welcome back to the land of the living, my friend.
Thanks, man. And I figure, you know, I grace this video with some Destiny.
Well,
This is Destiny, my friend.
Destiny, well. I have quite my opinion on Destiny.
Do ya?
Yes.
Well, I shall walk you through what we do see on this this little gameplay I captured here with my
Okay.
PS quadruple, dog.
Oh, wait. You got a PS4, dog? Why, dog? Why?
Why not, dog?
Because
Why not?
man, you should have gotten the Xbox One, man. Halo, the complete collection is coming out, and I need somebody to play in that.
Understandable. I will, in fact, get an Xbox One day.
You let me down. In other words, that means never. For those of you watching at home.
Well, anyway, let me talk about what's going on the screen right now.
Okay.
Alright, so right now I'm in the hub world of the game, the tower. This is where you buy weapons, you can take bounty missions. Now the idea behind Destiny is to save the galaxy in this poorly presented story. I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed with Bungie on how they presented the story. It's a disappointment. I love the graphical style of this game. It's just, there's so much I like about this game, but also there's a lot that annoys me about this game, and I feel like, I don't know if what Bungie's gonna do with the future of Destiny.
Well,
So I'm at the, yes, go on.
it seems like they have a long-term project going on for Bungie. I mean Destiny, my bad. It seems like it's not just going to be a flash in the pan. It seems like they have a lot of ideas going on for it, but can it save the game? Or does the game need saving at all?
Well, there is a lot to like about Destiny. That I'll give it. I feel like it has more pros than cons, at least in my eyes, because I do enjoy Destiny, don't get me wrong. I do really enjoy this game. It's definitely at its best when you're playing with friends. They did announce 2 expansions coming out. I believe one comes out in, I think it was in November, December. I'm not sure when the next one comes out. But, now, does this game get sequels, or is this constant downloadable content for this game? Like, will there be a Destiny 2? Because they do have a 10-year... contract with Activision. Destiny has like a 10-year plan.
Right.
So whether or not we will see what happens, whether or not we'll see a Destiny 2 or it's just going to be Destiny expanded upon.
I'll tell you one thing for sure. That game is not going to last 10 years.
No. So if you were following this game closely from the beginning, you're going to be noticed there was a lot of locations in the concept art. Like there was in like an ice area, There was a station off like the Saturn. Sadly, none of this is in the game. The only explorable areas is Earth, Earth's moon, Venus, Mars, and this one other area that its only purpose it serves is for a story cutscene, which is disappointing. You don't even get to explore it. But what this game does get right is definitely the way it plays. The shooting is fantastic. If you love the way Halo plays, it's a little bit more fast and fluid. It has iron sights now, like Call of Duty.
Good.
So it does have that comparison.
Every first-person shooter at this day and age should have iron sights mapped to a left trigger.
I agree.
Borderlands. Wait a minute. Borderlands does have iron sights. What am I talking about?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Failure.
I'm sorry. I've been playing too many old school shooters on the original Xbox, which, if you follow me on Twitter and Facebook, you would know I picked up an original Xbox. Shameless plug. Sorry, Serge. Continue.
Anyway. Destiny is definitely not on the original Xbox, folks, but... So the clip we're seeing here now, I'm playing on Mars. There's 4 multiplayer modes, or types. There is a control type mode where you capture point A, B, and C. There's a team deathmatch game mode, a free-for-all game mode, and the last one was...
It sounds to me like it was a Waspinator mode.
Waspinator, terrorize.
Waspinator mode.
I do not remember the last mode at this moment.
Serge, you have failed. This video is over. Forget it.
I have failed.
You have failed to sell me on Destiny. Moving on.
Well, listen, dog. Like, what has stopped you right now from getting Destiny? What has stopped you from this being a day one buy?
Alright, this is where my bias comes into play, and this is where a lot of people will disagree with me. Bungie thought it was cute to make the beta for Destiny, and the same exact day I decided to actually try the beta.
Right.
So instead of me getting a taste of Destiny, no, Bungie was like, Spacey G, Solidus Godzilla, whatever the fuck they call you nowadays, you're not gonna be able to play the beta because we're closing it down now. Your time of opportunity is over.
Enemy captured zone B.
Yo, you had time, man. You had time to get into this beta. They opened to the public for like a few days, man. No excuses.
Man, beta shouldn't last a few days. Beta should last a few weeks, dog.
Well, then now you're gonna have the devil's advocates say, "Oh, well, you should have pre-ordered the game and you would have had access to the beta from the start."
Zone B.
Yo, you can't be saying that. Now I gotta bleep you, man.
Well, enemy captured zone C.
Man, this is how. Completely forgot we were on the air. Yo, sorry, dog. Sorry. Continue.
Heavy ammo on the way. Enemy captured zone A.
Fucked up.
Oh god. Anyway,
ammo available.
alright.
Neutralized.
Pretty much you playing the beta, would you say that's the only thing that really stopped you from giving Destiny a crack right away, or there's other things about it?
It wasn't even the beta, I was just bullshitting that whole thing, honestly. It's just like, you know, the fact that the whole story, my biggest gripe with Destiny, and it's not from a gameplay standpoint, because I haven't even played the game, and the gameplay looks absolutely incredible to me. It's that it seemed like a missed opportunity. Bungie had a universe that they were going for, And they could have made this into the next Mass Effect. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I feel like there was so much potential with Destiny's like settings and story, and
Enemy captured.
you know, the fact that Halo has a better story than Destiny says a lot, because Halo's story is not massive, it's not super epic for that matter. It's serviceable, it's good, it gets the job done, especially Halo 4. But I feel like with Destiny, they could have done so much more with it. And the fact that to find out that the Destiny barely has a story is very, very disappointing.
No, yeah, this is another gripe I have with Destiny. I had no idea what was going on in this game whatsoever. The game opens up with your character being revived from the dead from your ghost, which is you know, that little floating dude that you've seen?
Yeah, the guy's voiced by Peter Dinklage, right?
Yeah, and him himself, like,
Dinklebot.
I don't know.
Dinklebot.
Yeah. Yes. Apparently, he's involved with Games of Thrones, which I haven't seen.
He's an amazing actor.
Yeah. Apparently, I heard he's good. In this game, there's moments where I'm like, all right, he sounds all right. And then there's other times, like the way he words stuff makes me want to strangle him. Like he literally like pisses me off. And you know how I get with that, right? Like certain things that just like irritate the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Right.
Voice acting. Not Destiny's strongest suit.
Yeah. Now, as far as the story goes, this is the structure of the missions. Like this is where the repetitiveness comes through. All right, so they just throw at you like more questions. They're not answering you anything. Like the Traveler itself, that big round orb thing that floats in the sky.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't know what its purpose is. Like it doesn't do anything. It just. I guess it gives the Guardians their powers, but it really, besides that, it's really not expanded upon. There's like this character called the Speaker, and you meet with him like after you beat one of the early missions, and he tells you about how there was this war in the past and how all this stuff happens, and then he doesn't expand upon it. It's very like, if you want to like find out about the lore of the game, you got to go to Bungie.net. It's not even accessible to the game.
That's so corny, man. I don't want to go to some freaking website to find out more about the story for a game.
Like, yeah, it's awful.
At least
like, think about it. Like,
give us codex or something in the actual game.
That's what Mass Effect did well. It had all the information you wanted to learn about, or if you were interested in learning about, right in the codex, and it was voiced, so you don't have to read anything. It'll say it right to you.
Right.
So now, like, the mission structures, now you go to these planets, so, like, why am I at Earth? Because, why am I at Earth? You have your ghost hack something, he babbles on about something, then you go to another area, wipe out, like, waves of enemy. Like, honestly, there's times where this game feels like Firefight, the game. Where you're just, like, you go in a room and there's just, like, 3 waves of enemies, and you're, like, constantly doing that. So it's just, like, there's times where I feel like this game's a more expanded version of Firefight.
That's true.
Or a horde mode.
Yeah.
And then like yeah, the ghost says stuff, and I'm just like, all right, I don't care. What are the Fallen's motivations? What are the Vex's motivations? What are the Hive's motivations? I don't know, and I don't care because the game doesn't let me. I mean, I can find out if I go into Bungie.net, but I don't. That's a waste to me. I don't feel like going on Bungie.net to learn about something that could have easily been in the game.
I tell you, man, like, it seems to me like Bungie's running out of names. They're like, what, first the Covenant, the Flood, you know what I mean? Now there's like the Fallen, the what?
There's four enemy, like, I guess, races, I guess.
Yeah.
You have the Fallen, you have the Vex, which are like robotic creatures. You have the Hive. They're kind of like, they're comparable to like the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Cabal, where they're like this big hulking. Think of like brutes but bigger, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. Like I like all the enemy types, but and it's pretty cool. Like you'll go into the like they will fight each other. Like I witnessed the Fallen fighting the Hive. I've seen Vex fight the Cabal. Like it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
With that being said, though, I don't know I really don't know the motivations behind any of these enemies. Like, what are they? What is their ultimate goal?
Zone C.
You know, I guess you know the Fallen, I guess, want to stop the Traveler or something or whatever, or destroy the Traveler. I don't know. Like I said, the story is such a missed opportunity. I really had no idea what was going on.
It's a damn shame.
So there are let me talk about, I guess, the character you play as, right? There's 3 classes. There's the Warrior, not the Warrior. I'm sorry, the Warlock. The Hunter and the Titans, right? So you know they're pretty similar, aside from the fact they have like special abilities. So for example, like the Hunter has like a knife. He's like a throw knife attack. The Warlock can like shoot like a space Kamehameha beam or something.
I like
not
that.
as awesome. And then the Titan is like brute strength. So.
You're crushing
Now,
crying.
this is another issue I have with the game.
Tell me.
Not necessarily the characters. Like the classes are fine. I don't care about that. It's the loot system.
I'm sorry.
The loot system is weird as hell. So, for example, if you can do piss bad in a multiplayer match, right? And as we see here, the match just ended. Sometimes the worst player gets the best stuff, and the person who did the best gets nothing. So it makes me think, why should I even give it my all? Like, the loot seems to be random. In this case, it was distributed correctly. Like, I feel like the number 1 person on the scoreboard got legendary armor, right?
Right.
So he got a legendary engram. Engrams are pretty much things that you decode so you get the armor. So you go back to the tower, you decode your engram. Now you're excited, like, oh, I got a legendary engram. No, now I got rare armor. So stuff like that is annoying. There's been many times where I've gotten rare armor from a legendary engram, and it's annoying. And what pissed me off, whenever I did get legendary armor, it wasn't even for my class.
Oh, bullshit.
In order for me to use that, so I got 3 pieces of legendary Titan armor, body armor, that I can't use for my Warlock. So I have to. Well, I did create a Titan class, but he's level like 3 or something.
I'm sorry.
Level 3 or 4. So I got to level him up to level 20 just to use that armor.
Correct.
And that's irritating as hell. You can't even trade with other players for armor. So say like I have this Titan armor I want to get rid of, and someone has a Warlock armor that they can't use for their class. I can't even trade with them.
Oh, that's stupid. That's a missed opportunity right there. Especially when you're dealing with loot. When you're dealing with loot in any game, you gotta be able to trade it with some people.
Didn't Borderlands let you trade?
Yes, Borderlands let you trade. Borderlands let you do a lot of shit that apparently Destiny doesn't make you do. Now, this game is always online apparently, right?
It is. So if the servers go down, you cannot play it. Yeah, luckily I haven't had any issues with that yet. Although there's been reports where there's been hacking attempts on the servers and they've brought it down, but
Lord.
I haven't been affected by it as of right now.
No, here's like, I still don't understand the concept behind always online video games. Never will anybody understand it, because honestly, it's the stupidest thing you can ever do. The system goes down, you know what I mean? Like, you're screwed. You're screwing out your players basically, and the people who pay good money to buy these, play these games.
Agreed.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, me personally, I like to go back to my games, right, down the line. This is probably why I don't play MMOs to begin with, at least on PC.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know what Destiny's trying to be. I don't know if it's trying to be an MMO. I know they've said it was like a shared world shooter or something, so pretty much anything they can say to avoid calling it an MMO. But, I mean, it pretty much is an MMO. I mean, you walk around, you see random players, you can actually go up to them and help them in their fight. But it sucks, though. It's a share world shooter, but it feels empty because you can't talk to these people. There's no proximity chat.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity right there.
Like, I'm always playing this game with some friends, so chatting with people is not a big thing for me because I'm in a party chatting with people already. But if I was playing by myself and I want to chat with people, you can't do that.
It's like you're playing with a bunch of bots.
Right. So now here's my thing. Now, what if now down the line I want to play Destiny and the servers get shut down? I can't do that. Like, that's the one thing that pretty much is a turnoff to me. But
that's pretty much a deal breaker right there. If you're planning for, I mean, I agree. I love to go back to my games myself, but if a game has, like, if it's always online and there's a server issue, or if they turn down the servers because, you know, nobody's playing it anymore, and we all know people are playing it still. But if they shut it down, then you're pretty much screwed. You're empty, you know, you got like a disc right there. A paperweight.
Yeah, a useless disc, and that's gonna happen one day too. This game's not gonna be around forever unless this franchise really, really takes off.
I agree.
Right now I'm demonstrating. I went back, switched to my hunter character. Doing one of the first missions. I'm demonstrating how this mission structure is. And this mission pretty much plays like the rest of it. There has been only like a few times where there has been it has felt different. There was this one mission where you get a sword, and that was pretty awesome. Like, I'm just slicing away at the hive. Like, you feel like a badass, but that was like only a one-time thing. I never saw that sword ever again.
Damn.
And the bosses themselves, some of them are very unique, but then a lot of them are just like supersized normal enemies that you need to kill. And that's kind of disappointing as well. Let's see. Trying to think what else. What you got? You got any more questions on Destiny?
Yeah, I want to hear some of the positives behind Destiny.
All right. Right, yeah, I feel like we're being negative on the game, you know, and I don't want to be super negative because I do like this game. I feel like this game is really. I like this game. I think it's good.
Talk about the positives.
Scanning for the warp.
Positive is definitely the art style, the graphics. Like, the game, it's beautiful. They definitely do a great job in making you feel like you're in this world. I do like the weapons. You have some really awesome weapons. So. And you have your standard primary weapon. You have a secondary weapon, which is relegated to shotguns, snipers, and like something called like a fusion rifle that charges up like a beam. Think of it like Mega Man charging up his Buster, then you shoot.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about Mega Man holding a charge.
Fail.
Leave me alone.
And then you get your heavy weapon, which is relegated to like light machine guns and rocket launchers.
Right. So the graphics.
And then
good.
Yeah, the graphics good. The shooting is fantastic.
That's it. Like, when I see videos on Destiny, like, it makes me want to play the game because the game just looks so beautiful.
It really is. Like, when you get in there with your firing squad, with your friends, just shooting dudes, doing the mission together, like, it's awesome. It's like really a lot of fun. The PvP is fun. Pretty much, you know, the competitive multiplayer, like, that's fun. It feels like Halo in that aspect. You know, there was a map. The map I was playing on earlier. You drive vehicles and you shoot dudes. There's like a tank vehicle. Like, it's really fun. And those are pretty much I guess my positives I can say for the game. It does have replay value. Like, if you don't mind like grinding for like armor, like the loot, then you're not gonna have a problem. But if you find yourself getting bored like real easily doing the same repetitive tasks over and over again, Destiny's not gonna be your kind of game.
I see.
But a lot of that is alleviated when you're playing with your friends because it's not as boring. Alright. So I just took down this boss.
Big boss.
Big boss.
Metal Gear.
Pretty much my thoughts on Destiny right now. Like, I feel like this is not a game I can review. I do recommend Destiny. Like, if you're patient, if you do like, you know, like if you like leveling up your characters in RPGs, like fighting enemies over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, then I'm like, Destiny's gonna be your kind of game. You know.
Here's another question I have for the game. Is the interface simple to understand?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's not clunky. It's clean. It's not like cluttered. Like, I do like the menus. Yeah, it's definitely a clean game. It's not It's not clunky. That I do like.
That's good.
All right, so we beat this level. Now I'm just showing off one of the very few story cutscenes. Which was I was saying earlier. This gives me more questions than answers, as you guys can see over here. Now your character does talk. You're not like a silent protagonist.
Oh, okay. So you do have a voice.
You do have a voice, but you really don't say much. You only speak when, I guess, the situation calls for it. So, yeah, this was Destiny. I don't know if I persuaded any of you guys towards Destiny or steered you away from it, but I do enjoy Destiny. I do think it's a fun game. Is it the second coming in games? Absolutely not. Is it disappointing in some aspects? Yes, it is. But it's also very enjoyable in some aspects, so I'm going to continue playing Destiny, see what happens with the future of this franchise, and, I don't know. If you got any questions in the comments, let me know. I'll answer it as best as I can.
Let us know. We're curious to hear what you have to say about it. And keep in mind, this is the return of SergmanX on Solidus's gaming channel, where Sergman's videos will now be on.
Yes.
Make sure you hit that little thumbs up down there and subscribe, because you know you wanna.
Yep, like, favorite, comment.
And also keep in mind, Destiny seems like it's a love it or hate it game. Serge, love it, hate it, or are you in between?
I don't love it, but I'm more towards that than me not really liking it. I do like it.
Okay, so
I should say, I like it.
You like it. Alright, so you like it. Chances are, if I played it, I probably like it too.
Dude. I want to buy Destiny, dude. I have valid opinions, dude.
Look at this guy coming in late.
TurtleBird, where have you been? The video's over.
Join them.
What?
Your ghost will
I said the video's over. You're late, bro.
I hope he chose wisely.
What? Are you? No, you. Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, everyone, there you have it. Bye.